welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 308 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are joined today by the one, the only, Mr. Mac Wine. Say hello, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yes, nailed it. It's like we've never messed it up before. Shit. And we're joined, of course, by Lee Padabadabadabadabadabadoo. Say hi, Lee. No. Okay. Hi, Matt. Okay. I mean, it's close. It's close enough. It's close enough. Right. Hello, gentlemen. How are we on this fine, sunny summer's day?
Yeah, good. I'm off work this week, so nice and relaxed for a change.
That's pretty.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty fucking
You
sweet.
went away recently, didn't you?
What?
You went away recently. You
No.
didn't you go and spend some time in like a?
Oh, in a year. Yeah, that was on the Isle of Man though. That was just a week, like a Saturday night in a forest, basically.
Yeah, and we spoke about the yurt on the last.
As relaxing as you hoped.
Yeah, it was great.
Right, we
I haven't had time to listen. I've been so busy. So sorry.
it's fine. I think we need to now spin this out to a third week where we talk about the yurt.
Bring it in next week as well.
That's it. Yeah. Our reflections 3 weeks on after the yurt. How are you feeling, mate?
Do you know what no, actually, well, I'll save that for later.
Okay. Like,
For next week.
Are we talking like a wigwam or?
No, I'll bring the yurt back into it when we discuss some of the news later.
Are you in for a yurt?
Yeah, I'm desperate.
Fell down a hole. But he's back now. He's fine.
my microphone suddenly just decided to hit me in the chest.
Yeah, it had enough. 5 minutes in, and he went, "No, I'm out." Yeah. So we are here, gentlemen. We are gathered here today to talk guitar news, and we should probably do that. Let's start off with a bit of news. Let's go straight in. Let's talk about Caesar Geikian. Caesar Geikian. I'm not even sure it's Caesar.
Did you just get castrated?
Oh, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure either of those names is correct. However, we mentioned him about 6 months ago, kind of looming over the position for the Gibson CEO, and I think they might have released.
Yeah, he was temporarily had it, didn't he?
Yeah. Now he's officially the CEO of Gibson. I think they have finally released James Curley's family from gunpoint, and he's just now happily living life with them. I mean, because those product videos and those like talk to camera things that he did that Play Authentic, they really did look forced, didn't they?
Was he the Play Authentic guy?
He was Play Authentic.
Not Caesar, but
No Curley.
But yeah,
Curley.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I mean we're coming.
Ex-Levi's guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, so James Curley was ex-Levi's, and actually, if we think about it, since Henry Juskovic, actually he's done pretty good. So look, the Juskovic's era of Gibson were the darkest of days. We were talking like that 2015 notorious year of the worst Gibsons ever, with
the
like
pinnacle of Gibson.
holographic Les Paul logos and robot tuners as standard
on everything.
Yeah,
Tuners.
Yeah, on the ironically named Les Paul Classics with the robot tuners.
That's it. Yeah, look, yeah, traditional tribute.
I mean, on the year celebrating it.
Yeah,
wasn't it celebrating something like 65 years or something like that?
Yeah, of Les Paul.
It was definitely
Let's celebrate history by not applying to it.
Yeah. So there was.
But if you want a cheap Les Paul,
2015s are they're the ones to go for. Yeah. It's really easy to take those mechanisms off as well.
Yeah, but that weren't the only thing that was bad about them. Let's not fool ourselves into thinking it was a good year for Gibson.
I mean, they had the wonky neck that Lee loves. No, the neck was wonky. It was like the radius wasn't normal. Yeah, that's the word.
It was an asymmetric profile. They were compound.
Were they?
Compound fretboards as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
it
it was
was,
10 to
what,
16
9 to-
rather.
I thought it was 9 to 16, but yeah, it might be 10.
Yeah, rather than being the standard 12. There were a lot of changes. I know us guitar players say, "Oh, why don't
Completely
we innovate?"
chambered.
yeah. Why don't guitar companies innovate?
I have never said the words, "Why don't we innovate?" I've never said those words. In fact, I often say exactly opposite of those words.
Yeah,
Why don't we regress?
that's it. That's it. They got it right with the Telecaster. Let's just fucking stop there. Oh shit, man! It's gone boomer already. But so, look,
I mean, that Matt put up this. I stupidly invited Matt to this group called. I think it was like
It's unpopular guitar
Outland.
opinions. Is what it is.
yes, because there was something on there that I thought he would find funny, and Matt was like, "Oh, I'm home," and just kind of like started putting up like, "There's been no good guitar innovation since the 1950s
No, I said
or something."
what I said was there's been no point to any guitar innovation since 1961. Is what I said, and I stand by that.
I put up a counter post saying the reason we don't like changes in guitars since the early 50s is because we're all musicians and mildly autistic.
I mean,
which I stand by. I think it's right.
yeah. I mean, there's
Quite possibly.
yeah, especially if you picked up guitar a little bit later on, you need a certain like touch of the autism to stick with it because. Like, people who aren't on the spectrum play it for a little while and go, this does not quite sound as good. Like, I was expecting to sound like Eric Clapton and I sound like a fucking child. I'm just going to give this up. Whereas, yeah, there's the kind of tenacity element to autism, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's, all the best people are autistic. Let's be honest. So if you're not an autistic person and you're listening to this, sorry, bud.
I mean,
Sorry about that.
yeah, whoops.
You're not one of the best.
Well. Yeah, so, I mean...
But you can probably concentrate on things, so that's cool.
Yeah, you have got an attention span.
We all have an attention span.
Yeah.
Just the span.
Yeah,
is the
some
thing
of
that
us
we
it's
Not a
just
very good
measured
one.
in micro. Yeah, some of us we measure it in like microseconds, and other people would measure it in weeks.
Yeah.
You can tell that because we started off this talking about the Gibson CEO.
No, we did. Yeah,
Henry
so
Juskovitz, right?
yeah, so Henry Juskovich is back in charge of it. Oh, that it would be
Back
bad.
again.
It would be bad. It'd be like going downhill on a bicycle that's on fire. So I was going to say, like James Curley,
Wasn't he in charge for quite some time before
Yeah.
it started going bad though?
he was. I think he might have got into hard drugs. Like mixing. I can't say that online, can I? I really can't say.
Before or after 2015?
Allegedly.
Just gonna blindly accuse this man you've never met, who you don't know anything about, of having a breakdown, getting into hard drugs, and then ruining the Gibson.
Single-handedly
Yeah, maybe.
ruining Gibson. I
Maybe
mean,
we cut that.
Yeah, maybe we don't put that. Like,
there are midlife
can't
crises
afford that
and then there's
lawsuit.
that, aren't there?
yeah, most people like have a breakdown, buy themselves like a Porsche Boxster, and this guy got into hard drugs and started putting robot tuners on Gibsons.
That's it, yeah.
I've legitimately been looking at Porsche Boxsters recently.
Of course you
There
have.
you go.
Of course you have. That's because you haven't got
I want a
Gibson to ruin.
911.
Right, so
It's got a caveat.
So I wanted to extend a thank you to James Curley because actually, like, we give him shit. We joke about him all of the time because he does look like he's at gunpoint. But actually, the direction that he has steered Gibson over the last couple of years, ignoring the fact that the prices have hiked up ridiculously.
I mean, that's not really his fault, though, is
Yeah.
it? Like the price, what they've done is they've followed everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Their costs have gone up, and yeah, everything else is going expensive. Like if Fender are jumping their prices up 20%, Gibson aren't going to go, let's not have an extra 20% on our prices because people will buy our guitars instead. They're just going to go, okay, 20% up.
Yeah. But like the actual the direction and the innovation, innovation in Gibson guitars. They've harked back to some of the classics, haven't they? We've started seeing some of those more traditional Gibson shapes. We've seen like where there was a lack of like juniors, double cuts. They started coming back, not necessarily at the price point that we wanted, but he did start bringing those back. We started to see the Epiphone line have like a headstock that doesn't make you want to vomit in your mouth. So,
but they also cost £1,000 now.
They do, yeah. Again, not necessarily his fault, but
yeah, okay.
So, like the changes that Gibson have been making actually have been for the better in recent years. So, hats off to James Curley for his service because he's actually done a really good job. But this Caesar chap joined Gibson as a merchant officer in 2018 and was appointed brand president in 2021. There's a lot of businessy words here. He's spearheaded pioneering solutions. Of course he has for brand momentum. Okay, calm down, Dr. Buzzword. But yeah, so he's basically he's also been working alongside James Curley to kind of point the brand in the right direction. And he's got 20 years of experience as an entrepreneur, investor, financier, and most importantly, he doesn't come from a background of jeans. He's got a genuine love for guitar. I'm not saying that James didn't, but there's definitely that love there. He was seen in a picture with the Richie Faulkner Flying V, so he can't like guitars that much. No, to be fair, it looks all right, doesn't it? It looks all right until you look too hard.
And I was going to say, it llooks all right as long as you don't look at it for too long or up close.
Yeah. But at first glance, it's quite a nice classic looking Flying V, isn't it? So, what do we expect from this new chap? What do we think?
I don't know. I want to see more new exciting guitar brands, but then when I see a new exciting guitar brand come out, usually I just look at them and think probably crap. And I find guitar really difficult nowadays because I guess I'm only really interested in one brand at the moment. That's kind of boring as well, isn't it? So
Stag.
I don't know. Either Gibson are going to do what no one wants and start innovating, or it's going to be more or less the same thing and Ash and Joe Bonamassa guitar coming out.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think we've moved away. Like, Bonamassa hasn't had a signature in about 6 months, neither has Slash, which is almost unheard of.
I bet
so we are moving. We are moving in the right direction.
In the corner of their houses, rocking back and forth.
Well, I mean, Slash is too busy fucking herding cats out the old folks' home on tour at the moment, isn't he? So, the less said about them live, the better. Jesus Christ, have you seen any of that stuff? It's just, it's unwatchable, and I don't understand how anybody could be on stage with Axl Rose singing the way he does now. But you know, whatever. If you're getting paid £100,000 a gig or whatever, probably do it.
You can wipe those tears away, can't you? Quite easily. Yeah, the properties of money is quite good for the tears.
Yeah, so that's probably why Slash isn't pushing his new signature yet. Probably needs to wait to get back off tour to have a rant. His Gibson rep probably left with the last CEO, and he hasn't got around to getting a new one yet.
Yeah, I mean, at very most, he needs to put a tick in a box. They've got a little multiple choice question. Which one would you like to be your next signature? And just yes, this one.
Yeah,
thank you.
And I imagine what we'll see is no real change to the USA stuff. I think they'll probably keep it as is because they haven't really had a change to the lineup in about 5 years. Is it now?
Yeah, they stopped that whole every year having a new lineup, which is cool. I think letting the lineup percolate a bit.
I agree.
And I think I think to be honest with you, I think sticking with that, especially in the climate we're in, where if you start changing things, you're going to have to bump prices way up.
Yeah.
which they're already quite high. I think if you leave them where they are, maybe do some different ones of colours every couple of years or whatever, just to kind of freshen things up a little bit without actually freshening anything up.
Yeah.
But I think they'll have to stick with that, and then it'll be bringing in signature artists, and you've seen it, like they're bringing in YouTubers with Beato getting one, and the rest of the idiots, and then and like what was the Newton Faulkner's mate Steve or whatever his name was from Jethro Tull or whatever they were called.
Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest. Do you mean?
Yes, I do mean.
Jethro Tull.
Same difference, eh? Same difference.
It's all the fucking same. Newton Faulkner's dad. But yeah, like they're going to start bringing in people who 90%, 95% of the population haven't heard of.
Yeah,
and
that's most
giving them signatures. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. But they've got all of the ones that everybody's heard of has got a contract with somebody, whether it's Ibanez, whether it's Fender, whether it's Gibson.
Yeah,
you're not getting any of the big names now, so they'll just have to start bringing in more. What I really want to see is load more like of the Gary Clark Jr. style stuff. They were incredible.
They were. Like the value
incredible
for money on those, but fuck, like it was about 1-2 or something like that for.
Yeah, it's £1,200 for an SG with three pickups.
Yeah, like literally like a 390.
Yeah. Back to what Matt was just saying, I had a very, very similar thought today. I got newsletters from a lot of guitar brands and guitar gear brands and stuff like this, and one company emails probably once a week, twice a week, or something like that. And I've started to cut down on all these subscriptions. And this company, this email I got from them, I don't want to give away who it was, but it was like, oh yeah, we have this new range with this artist, and I'm like, I get almost the same email from them with a different artist that I've never heard of once every couple of weeks. It's like, what is the point? They must put so much into it for people that no one's ever heard of.
But there will be every artist. People have a following for them, don't they? Like everybody, all bands have got some sort of a following. You'll probably find some musicians within that, and that's what it's aimed at, really, isn't it? It's aimed at the people who've heard of Judas. What was it, Judas Priest?
I was thinking he was talking about St. Vincent. I was
trying to make a joke that nobody's heard of Judas Priest. But yeah,
Judas
Priest. But yeah, like there will be people who haven't heard of whatever
St.
band,
Vincent
but they will have support from musicians as well. So yeah, it'll be aimed at kind of those people, and also lots of people who have guitar pedals don't want to have the same pedals as everyone else. So if there's a special edition, here's a clon, but it's spelt with a J instead of an L, and it's this Finnish guy's.
No, you've just sold me on that. Where do we get the Kion? I don't even like clons.
And it's like, and we've changed the value of one resistor. There are loads of people out there who will go, right, well, I want this alternative version because it will sound different to everyone else, and I must be different. So I must buy this thing from a massive company who's going to produce 500,000 of these, but it's different to the one that's got 6 million of them, so I'll have that one.
I mean, you say that, and I shit you not, there was someone this week asking on my YouTube channel. Well, they were saying, it's a shame that they don't sell those Canadian exclusive K-Line Pure Skies, even though they are exactly the same, just purple.
Yeah.
But like, I legit had someone saying, like, oh, I'd really like one, but I can't get the Canadian one, the purple one. Right, let's do a little bit of what we've been up to this week. I've got shed loads, so maybe we go with you guys first. Who wants to do it? Come on, Matt. You're looking eager to tell us about the triumph that you have.
I mean, the absolute failure.
I mean, the sound come in, so it's not a.
So I have managed to destroy a guitar.
You've not. It weren't destroyed last time. What?
Yeah, well, I mean, so what I did was I'm pretty sure I mentioned I bought pickups off Fletch when we talked about the guitar show.
Yes.
And they came in April, and they have sat in a box since April because
my sister's name is April. Could you rephrase that?
they've sat in April's box.
They came in Lee's sister.
Came in April.
So they arrived in April along with the wire and harness that I ordered because I wanted to turn it into a master volume, master tone because nobody needs the Gretsch. Fucking your master volume is on the bottom horn, and then we've got 2 tones and a volume at the back, and I don't really know.
So confusing.
I couldn't even really tell you what it was doing, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, and I also wasn't a fan of the pickups in the Electromatics are darker than a proper Filtertron, and they're also a little bit higher output. So I've gone for a traditional output kind of Fletchtron, like the lowest output he does. So I ordered them. That all arrived in April, and I just haven't had time with work and stuff.
I mean, it still doesn't sound better, does it?
Does it?
It made bang in April.
But yeah, so it's sat in a box, and I've got a week off this week. So as it's Thursday and I've done fuck all with my week off, I thought,
good man.
I thought I'll get around to doing this thing that I was going to do all week that I planned to do on Monday, and it's now Thursday. So I finally got around to doing it. I took the guitar apart, clipped all the old stuff out, ripped it all out, installed the pickups in, then soldered the pickups exactly like the board that Fletch gives you with the wiring harnesses on literally says red wire here, black and white wires here. So it's like it's soldering 101.
Yeah.
But I think when I've crammed it all into the back of the guitar, I think whatever I pressed on, I've made a dry socket somewhere because the switch works. The bit that I soldered was a switch, and I've got the neck pickup and the bridge pickup and the middle position working so that the pickups are on or off.
Yeah.
However, I've managed to make it so that the volume and tone controls do nothing.
I mean, at this point, just call it a feature.
Well, I mean, like, it wouldn't bother me that much, apart from the fact that if I wanted to use it live and it started feeding back, I'd have to turn my tuner on. But my tuner is an M5, which means I'd have to stand on the button for 3 seconds before the tuner comes on.
You've got 3 seconds of people frowning at you.
So yeah, I like it. I need
seconds is ages.
Yeah. When you're on stage and everyone's looking at you and like.
See, I tried to tell the missus that, and she weren't having it.
Oh dear, yeah.
Funny, that's not what she said to me.
But yeah, so yeah, like if the volume control worked and the tone control didn't, I'd be less miffed. But like, I want to get it sorted, and I've sent photos to Fletch, and he reckons that I've knocked a joint, and I'll solder that tomorrow, and hopefully fix it. And if not, I'll take it to somebody else who can fix it for me. Because
it's very similar to what I've done to my SG, and I've been meaning to order new pots to wire it in properly, but.
Yeah. But yeah, like I say, this stuff's been hanging around for 4 months at this point, or 3 months, and I finally got around to actually installing it, and I've just done a really bad job of it.
Yeah. The problem is people make it look so easy, don't they?
Well, like, the worst thing is like, I didn't think about this, but I've put the switch for the guitar into a hole that used to be a pots hole, which means I had to re-drill the hole because switches are bigger than pots.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll have to go get the drill out as well. So like our living room was an absolute state. Like I brought out a soldering iron and a screwdriver, and by the time I'd finished, like there was fucking just toolboxes everywhere. Like I didn't realise that the Gretsch knobs are held on with Allen keys, so I had to get the Allen key box and then work out what size that was, and just the entire living room was just absolute bomb site. The missus put her head around the door and she's like, "You're fixing this as soon as you're finished. You're fixing this because it's not okay."
I can try and make you feel a little bit better. Just look behind me. There are brakes and socket sets.
Yeah.
This is because I had to remove my handbrake from my Beamer, which is here, and
that should be on the car.
Yeah, it should be. And I need to replace it, so I've just left everything in the studio.
Yeah.
I've
I basically I did that to all out. Like I was like, oh, I need this thing, and then just like had toolboxes everywhere, Allen key boxes, screwdriver boxes, just boxes of all sorts of stuff. But I managed to get the stuff into the guitar, and I soldered it, and I got a sound out of the guitar. So I'm calling it like 80% success.
Yeah.
And if I can get the pots working tomorrow, that's perfect.
The whole way there, that is, isn't it?
The problem is, tomorrow I was going to put that vintage 30 speaker I bought 2 years ago into the cab that I wanted to put it in. Do you remember I mentioned that a couple of years ago? Yeah, like I reckon it's been 2 years that I've had that speaker. And I mentioned it on the cast. And I was like, I'm going to put it in the back of one of the Hayden cabs.
Speakers are just clips, aren't they? Usually. Not even soldered in.
Sometimes they're spades and sometimes they're not. I haven't actually looked at this one, so I can't tell you.
You know how easy it is to put a spade on.
But you'd have to go out and buy a spade.
That's easy. Just put down Halfords. You got Halfords in the Isle of Man?
Nope. And our B&Q doesn't stock electrical supplies because the way that they got their contract was to not bring in competition for the electrical suppliers on the island. So I have to go and find one of the local companies and they've all got different bits for different things, and so they're not fighting with each other, and they all get business, and it's a fucking pain in the worst thing in the world is trying to get electrical supplies over here. I'd far rather order it from Amazon, but if I order it from Amazon, I'll get 1,000 spade bits, and I don't want 1,000.
I mean, it sounds very
you might as well. You're the amp tech of the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah. So that was my plan for tomorrow, but now I'm going to fix the guitar and then see if I've got the time.
Of the Isle of Man who can't solder in a volume pot.
That's guitars. Guitars and amps are completely
different soldering, that.
You know, amps have volume pots too, right?
No, they don't.
Not when I do it.
You pull the power amp valve out and you put another one in. That's how you fix all amps. All problems with amps can be fixed by changing the power amp valves. It's the only thing I've ever done with one.
I mean, preamp valves are much the same, but they do go wrong sometimes.
Yeah, not as often though.
Yeah, very occasionally, aren't they? Right, let's do a little bit more news. Let's keep this baller rolling. Ollie Benton. Ollie Benton. 25% off selected lines for the 25th anniversary. So it's 25 off 25 for 25. And
cool, excellent. Let's move on.
Lee was very excited about this one. He was very excited. So let's have a look at them. We've got a few of the Mossrite copies with the MBL and the CAR. The MR Classic and the MR Modern. So you've got like the ones with the P90s and then the ones with like the weird mini humbucker things in them, which they are cool. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty cool. They're down to 134 like euros, so maybe like £120. I can't tell you in dollars. I just can't tell you. Yeah, we've got a few. He
knows. It's just not going to tell you.
Let's say G inspired guitars. So we've got one which was, I don't know if it's controversial to say, but it used to be Ferris Blue. Now it's Special Pelham Blue. The Harley Benton single cut special. We've got the SC550, which I think is the one that I've got on the channel. It's a very old video. We've got a DC Junior and a DC, like a left-handed DC Junior and a left-handed SG Junior as well. So pretty cool. 149. Again, pretty tasty. Then you scroll down and we've got Fusion models. So the Fusion ones are the ones that I was pining over before I decided to go for the Fire Mist. The Fusion models are like the top tier Harley Bentons, and we've got a like full sized humbucker single for $224, which is less than I paid for the Fire Mist. Oh. But there we go. So we've got one of the Fusion 3 Strat shaped ones. We've got a couple of the Telly shaped ones. We've got a HH Strat 1 and 8, another HH Telly, and then we've got the kind of Guthrie Govan one, but left-handed, and they're all kind of sitting at about the 200-ish pound mark. I think I looked at these and they come in under £200. I think they were like 189 or something like that, which is, it's just silly money, that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guitar for your money. I went on record this week. I'll talk about this in a moment because it comes out in a video that was out last Friday. Basically, I got called out for saying that I'd do a full review on the Harley Benton Fire Mist thing in that video. Yeah, and it had been like 2 months, and I was like, yeah, I'll get around to that eventually.
Yeah, I kind of got to do those tone print videos as well.
Yes, yeah, you do, yeah, because you went.
A lot of people have asked about them.
Yeah. If you'd like to hear some video on the tone print, just stop.
That was your idea.
It was, and it worked, but
yeah, so
it means that you've got to
do it.
Yeah,
I'll send you the pedal. You do it.
We've got a 335 copy, and we've got a bunch of basses, which no one cares about. There's also some effects in there as well. We've got like the dual pedal effects. So there's like a couple of
double
drive pedals.
And
the side.
Can I just point out that the 335 is only the left-handed one?
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
I'm going through it right now, and I'm like, there's
guitar.
only one 335 here, and it is specifically the left-hand model.
Oh, boo and. But yeah, like there's a couple of drive pedals. There's that really interesting one which has got like a drive pedal and then an EQ as well, like a 5-band EQ next to it.
The sidecar,
yeah. So there's some cool stuff there. Out of that lot, what are you picking? What would be the one that you had to take a punt on? Because like this is pocket change for most of these.
Just because it's different, I'd probably end up with one of the Moss Rights. I don't really care about Moss Right. I don't know anything about them, but they look a bit weird, and it's got 2 P90s in it. I think there's one with humbuckers and one with P90s, but like you can go for the P90 one, and it'd be just something a bit different. Obviously the Les Paul Junior styles would be fun, but like I'd never use it.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the Moss Right, like you'd like cover it in fucking duct tape and get yourself in a pop punk band, wouldn't you?
I think you'd have to. I mean, for me, I've got to go for the Fusion 3 roasted neck and
the guitar you would have bought had you not already bought a guitar.
Yeah, I mean, it's so bad that I'm tempted to actually just buy this one as well.
Do it. I mean, it's not that expensive, is it?
No, but like the Harley Benton that I've got is sitting over here because I don't have any space over on this rack, which is filled with guitars that I just like. The video that I shot for Pedal Boards of Doom, I made a point of it to see how many Telecasters I could put in, and I didn't even use all of my Telecasters. So I think I might need to free up some space. Right, so let's have a talk about what I've been up to this week as well, because I've alluded at them already, and we're kind of midway through the podcast. So I've done a video this week about the Harley Benton, the full Harley Benton. I went to town on it. It's possibly one of the longest kind of long form videos I've done in a while. So it comes in at about 6 minutes, which I mean,
That's not long.
It's not a long form video. Long form videos on YouTube are like over 20 minutes.
Oh.
Long form's anything which isn't short form or like a live thing. But yeah, like
No, that's not. No, because then there'll be no medium form.
there is no medium
no
form.
normal form.
No, I'm telling you, this is not like a grey area. This is like long form content on YouTube is longer than 60 seconds videos. That is what is called long form content. Just believe me.
You tell yourself in bed, innit?
I mean, I try and
It's long if it's over 60 seconds.
I try and put that spin on the. This is long form content here, darling. You're getting. This is,
Do the same thing with length as well.
It weren't short. It's long form. So yeah.
It's not small. It's big. All right.
It's about a 6-minute video talking about all of the really cool things and some of the bad things about the Harley Benton. You need to watch it though, because we go on an emotional journey, and I think I make a joke about boobs. No, that was in the Rorschach one.
Yeah,
there's definitely a joke in there. But yeah, so I as I've kind of alluded to, I did a video on the Rorschach device's apophenia because Lee set me a challenge, didn't you, Lee?
Yes, completely unurged, unencouraged,
yes. And that
unurged.
I
am not urged. I am unurged.
I'm unurged. Yeah. So what was that? What was the challenge that you set me, Lee? Oh my gosh!
That challenge was.
For fuck's sake! Jeez. Right.
When did you set him the challenge?
I need cue cards for this, don't I? I need cue cards. What was the challenge? It was.
The challenge was, I think you're younger than me, so stop acting like you're older than me. Basically, because you play guitar like a very, very old person who managed to buy not one but 2 houses easily without a mortgage.
Yeah, just out of pocket change.
Yeah.
I dropped my wallet and now I've got 2 houses.
No, just houses were cheaper when you were born.
Yeah. Yeah, but why aren't these kids working? Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's because they've got no ambition to be poor.
It's because they're eating avocado toast, for fuck's sake. Stop buying your coffee.
And Netflix.
Cancel your Netflix subscription and you'll have a house the following week.
That's how it works.
It didn't work.
I have arguments with both my I mean, I'm not married, but my mother-in-law, for want of a better word, and my own mother and my own father, and just anybody of their age don't understand that just because interest rates were over 4% when you were buying a house prices have gone up 50 times more than anything else in the last 20 years. So all of your input is completely irrelevant if you can buy a house without getting a mortgage now. I don't want your input. Fucking leave me alone. I'll punch you in the throat if you bring it up again. For fuck's sake, shut up now.
About 10 years ago, I saw a report saying if the price of chickens had increased at the same price as at the same rate as homes, we'd be paying like over 100 quid for a chicken.
Yeah,
and people would
it
be
ain't
buying
worth
chickens.
It ain't worth it.
Not buying. Yeah, just like they're not buying fucking houses.
Yeah. Oh, there's locally we've had the house prices have gone down 2 months in a row for the first time since like 1994 over here, because people can't afford to buy houses at the moment, and the government are going, what's going on? Why aren't people buying houses? I fucking wonder, mate. I fucking wonder. Like, there's 24 of you that go into that fucking room 4 times a week, and you can't work out why people aren't buying houses.
Yeah,
it's not a secret. It's not a secret.
Just,
everyone knows.
Yeah,
not fucking hard. It's really not hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, the apophenia.
Sorry.
The apophenia. The apophenia. Yeah. So I was accused.
You're a boomer.
I was accused of playing effects like a boomer, and like fair cop, I do. Like the delay gets a slap back or like an ambient, almost faux reverb tone, and then that's it. That's as experimental as I get. But this thing does a lot more than just that. So you set me the challenge of.
There's more to it than that though, because I've heard you play a lot of stuff. Because like after it's like behind the curtain here, after the podcast is done, and sometimes before, we just sit here and chat and play a bit of guitar and stuff like as we chat shit quite often.
Yeah,
and you're a really good guitarist, and you don't just play the blues. But on your videos, you do.
I mean, I try to do just the blues. occasionally the odd fusion lick slips out.
But you're not necessarily better than that, but there is more to your playing vocabulary than just that.
Yeah,
and it's good.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I prompted you to set this challenge. Is I enjoy that part of making videos is where I get to experience new bits of music, and kind of test my abilities and test my limits, because it's fun. Like I do this because I like playing music. I enjoy playing guitar, and getting to play in different styles gives me a bit more challenge as well. Because like anyone can get on YouTube and record some blues dad licks and just keep.
Yeah, and do you know what? I've over the last year or two, I've become so sick of hearing the same fucking licks on that pedal show and the Andertons videos that I can barely bear to watch them nowadays.
Yeah.
I've started watching them again, and you can hear they've got a few more licks. Dan is actually on that pedal show is like really breaking out of what he used to do, which is fantastic. He's playing, it's amazing. But listening to Mick play, I just want to tear my ears off. Not that it's bad. It's just that I feel like I've heard it every
I like Mick's style.
times.
I really do like Mick's style. I think he's got a fantastic touch. But yeah, like you say, it's rehashing of the same kinds of ground again and again, isn't it? And Dan was always that guy who says, like, who was saying, like, I'm trying to push myself using this and that and this.
He's gone down the jazz path, hasn't he? And he kind of brings it. He's learnt it and he's brought it back into rock, and it's very good, very good. It's not like metal or anything along those lines. It's just interesting to hear.
Yeah,
and it's not the same old, I
tell you, I'm gonna get a bit of flack for this, but I tell you who does that really well. Not necessarily the jazz stuff, but interesting musical pieces with their guitar demos. Is John Hornby Skews. His stuff is like he plays the pedals. He doesn't let the pedals play to his stuff. He actually plays the pedals. It's quite interesting. But
he plays the appropriate music to them.
Yeah,
he's just a bit unbearable.
Yeah, I mean, like
personality wise.
I've actually got into his stuff a little bit more recently. Like I did have a little bit of a lull on it because it was just, there was that kind of thing. And they do overplay he has the box and those kind of jingly bits. It's just a bit cheesy, but there's actually some really good information there. But hey. So yeah, I did a video on the Apophenia, and I got to try it in a non-boomery way. Possibly the most unboomery way was like using some routing magic, where I routed the full wet signal of the delay, because you can set it so there's absolutely zero of your original guitar coming out, and it's just the repeats. So I ran that in a parallel path with a modulation pedal, whilst keeping like the pristine guitar channel, and it led to like these really kind of shimmery overtones. So I was doing like harmonics in the song at the end, and you get this almost kind of like shimmery wash over the top of. You can hear the harmonics ring out. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
We got chatting about that after you initially showed us the video.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the sort of thing that I really love to do. I was telling you about how when you do it with a phaser, it's really cool because it feels like it's not just one fixed tone on the repeats. It changes. So you imagine a phaser where it goes like that.
Yeah.
It goes like because it's a delay. It works well with tremolo as well. But it's a really great effect doing that.
Yeah.
Love that sound.
Yeah, there's definitely mileage in that tone. There's definitely mileage. If it weren't such a bastard to do on like a standard board, I'd I'd be on board with that. Because without having like a switching
On
system,
board.
without having a switching system or having two like ABY pedals or like a line selector pedal, it would be kind of tough to do. But it's like there is mileage to be had, and it's a really interesting delay. We also had a look at Josh's naughty clon. But I'm gonna.
Why did you end up doing a video on that? It's a brilliant idea, but he's had it for like 3 years.
Yeah, this is the second one because his first one broke, and he just went. It's cheaper just to buy another one rather than get it repaired. Which is, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so I mean, it's a wish clon, isn't it? It's something that people who were into budget pedals might be going, is that really worth it? And it's not 100% clon sounding. It's not like super authentic, but it's like if you don't go into it wanting to recreate very authentic clon tones and you just want a kind of bluesy presence push like overdrive kind of thing, it's actually quite good. And there's penises drawn all over
it, which makes it your bag.
Yeah, that might just be the Josh one, but I mean, you can do it yourself. You can draw as many penises over the pedals that you buy as you want.
Yeah. You want to know what I've been up to?
I do in just a moment. Before we talk about the EVH relics. Sorry. Frankenstein Relic series.
Oh! This is where I need to talk about the yurts again, because it would have been really handy if I'd had one of these, because I needed some kindling for the fire.
It's like pick me. Yeah. So the idea behind them, if you imagine the like original Frankenstrat, the kind of 5150 stripe one, then take all of the interesting bits off it, like the striped colours, then you basically get this. So you get it in red, white, or black, single humbucker, single volume. It's got
all the colours that are on the striped.
Yeah,
but,
or like the variations of that guitar as well, because he painted it in different colours. Then he had like the black with the yellow stripes, the white with the black stripes, and then he ended up with the red with the black and white. So, like, I understand why they've gone for these. It's got the faux mods as well. It's kind of got the quarter pick guard on it with the volume. It's got the switch that's wedged inside the middle pickup cavity and the dummy neck coil, but it is a single pickup guitar. Yeah, it's got like a light relic on the body, and you get the kind of grubby looking fretboard where it's like the maple that's discoloured, and you get like a little bit of wear on it. The relic on it doesn't look like horrendous. It doesn't. It's quite a well done relic. It comes with an official Floyd Rose and EVHD tuner as well. But these are $1,500. So, yeah.
Oh, are they?
They are. It seems like you aren't getting a fat lot for your money here.
So what brand is it?
It's EVH branded.
Oh, so it's so what it looks like. It looks like, I assume in the 80s Fender made a Strat with a Floyd Rose at some point. So it looks like somebody has given one of those to a 7-year-old child along with a screwdriver. That 7-year-old child has taken the guitar apart, couldn't really put it back together, and now EVH are selling it. I don't. If that's what the EVH Strat looks like, and you're really into shit tone and bad music, then by all means get yourself one. But yeah, that's you asked for my feelings on it.
No. Van Halen didn't have great songs.
His tone was awful.
Van Halen didn't have great songs, but the tones are fucking amazing.
Nah, we've been through that. So it sounds like he doesn't know there's anybody else in the band. There's no subtlety to his tone. There's no subtlety. I mean, it's just like the rest of his playing. It's just everything is at 100%. All of the frequencies. He's overtaken the bass, so you can't hear the bass. He's overtaken the fucking everything. It's just awful, just god awful tone, god awful music from a. I don't know whether he's a god awful man. Actually, I can't really say that because I've never met him. But yeah, yeah, it's not for me.
I mean,
he's slightly above Malmsteen.
Oh,
slightly.
Malmsteen is brilliant. Oh, yeah. So I heard his son Wolfgang play for the first time this week. Like it just popped up on Facebook. I think it was on the Darkness.
Bloody good, isn't he?
So because Justin Hawking had done like the tribute concert with Wolfgang playing, and he plays just like his dad. It's crazy. He's got it all down.
So to the point where people were accusing him of
Miming.
pretending to play,
miming
playing to a backing track.
No, you can see it's not mimed because he's
and he wasn't.
Look,
it was all him.
Yeah, it's not note for note like the records, but it's enough like that you go, yeah, that is Van Halen's kid there. So like legit, the guy's got it there.
Awesome. So I've this guitar, it does look like dog shit, but back when he did this, there wasn't anything like it. There wasn't any
There's
like
reason for that.
This guitar you couldn't go out and buy an equivalent.
I totally get that. And like
you can buy them now, and you were talking about buying one.
No, I've got it's the Wolfgang shape.
This is a prototype though,
and it's the thing that I've got is very, very much for one song that I don't even play in the band. And actually, I've just realised I sent that into a Guitar Tech in August of last year. So I should probably message that Guitar Tech and be like, what go on?
Yeah, you've had a year. Like, is it done?
Oh. So, but that reminds. But yeah, like that style of what, in terms of the Floyd Rose and stuff, like it's great, but it looks terrible.
Yeah,
it just looks awful.
Yeah,
it does. But think of it like this, right? He was experimenting to try and find something that worked for him, and then he built this that looks absolutely terrible, but he built it so well that he managed to record like an entire album with it, and I think he even toured it. So this was the first one he did, and then from that we've got all of these other guitars that came after that. You know, all the different things leading up to his own guitar brand. This was Genesis for him. You know, this was the very first one, and then it came from that. So, you know, I wouldn't buy this, but if you're a fan of that sort of thing,
and
I know people who are big Van Halen fans, I can imagine them buying that.
And that's where I'm kind of coming from. Like, the question that Budge put to us was, "What are your thoughts on it?" So I gave my thoughts on it.
Yeah, and
that is that I wouldn't give it to somebody who was blind because they might accidentally feel the holes in it. But like in terms of like, if anybody is after something that looks like the genesis of Van Halen stuff, or like something that kind of is part of the history, and you know it's where it all started, and it was used for that album with that god awful cover of that Kink song. I assume because that was his first album, wasn't it? But anyway, I digress. But yeah, it's an awful cover. It's an awful cover.
Just called Van Halen, yeah.
But yeah, like if this is where it all started, and you're a massive,
really good. It's about the only Van Halen song I really like.
It's dreadful. The whole point of that song is the space, and he's filled all the space and the bassist's space as well. Oh,
indeed.
Right.
But yeah, like it's for Van Halen nerds, isn't it? Just like that pedal.
It is. Because I mean. And like anyone who's not a Van Halen fan would look at that like shonky ass switch inside a pickup root and a pickup that doesn't pick up, and would just go, yeah, like I don't need all of that. And like the fact that it's missing a pick guard, but like none of the.
Yeah. But they're like, oh yeah, I'd rather buy a.
Yeah, I mean you could.
Yeah. They're like, I'd rather buy an Ibanez RG, and but you wouldn't have an Ibanez RG if this hadn't come first.
Yes, but it doesn't like.
So this spawned a whole new super strat. This spawned everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, but you could argue that like we wouldn't have had. I don't know. We wouldn't have had like the Stones without the Beatles, and then like from that you wouldn't have Led Zeppelin, and from that you wouldn't have, and you could trace that all the way down to fucking Slayer, and you could go, I want to listen to some Slayer, but you need to check out the Beatles because that's where it all started. It's kind of that argument. Like,
but we do say that, and we're like, all modern metal has to nod its head to Black Sabbath, and that's one of the reasons Black Sabbath are one of the best bands that have ever existed.
Yes,
because they created that. They created metal, and it's just like, thank you for doing it so fucking well straight away. A bit like you were saying with the Les Paul and the Telecaster and all these sort of things. That's why we go back, because we feel that they are so fucking good first time.
Yes, but this is going back to the
not as good as them first time, but
this is going back to the frying pan guitar. This is going back to that degree. Like the Les Paul, the Telecaster, they were finished articles. This was a working prototype. So, like, no one's going back and saying, "Oh, give me that sweet frying pan tone."
Yeah, I mean, I know where you're coming
but
from.
It wasn't a guitar company, was he? He was like a musical genius who went, "Oh, I've just created this thing, but I want to go and like make music that I love from," and then he just went and blew everyone's minds with it.
But I assume the Floyd Rose.
Like Hendrix. Imagine if Hendrix created a guitar.
But sorry, I assume the Floyd Rose existed because it's not called the Van Halen.
No, it had a normal trem.
No, but what I mean is the Floyd.
It had a normal trem.
But what I mean is the Floyd Rose itself must have been on other guitars. Like, otherwise, where did he get his Floyd Rose from? Because he didn't make the Floyd Rose. Floyd Rose made the Floyd Rose.
No, on the proper one, he didn't have a Floyd Rose.
No. Well, I mean, this has got a Floyd Rose, but what I'm saying is, like, if everything comes back to him putting a Floyd Rose on a Strat, which is basically what we're saying, and then obviously he had to change it over time because the Strat fretboard wasn't really geared for the kind of playing that he was wanting to develop. So, like, he developed it over time, but surely the component parts were there, and he just had to put them together.
Yeah, like part of it was from Charvel Jackson's mod shop, weren't it? There was history of it, like parts of it starting out there. But we're not here to talk about the the history, like the patchy history of the Frankenstrat. Like it's for enthusiasts, isn't it? It's for Van Halen enthusiasts. It's a slightly less in your face version of the Frankenstrat. You could feasibly play this one in a band and not instantly have to then play a bunch of Van Halen tunes because it looks exactly like the thing. It's one step removed from that. So you could feasibly play it for something else. I don't think it's for any of us. I don't think we're going to be going out and buying this. But a guitar that you would definitely go out and buy today, Lee, is a Strandberg Bowden 6, isn't it?
What is a Strandberg Bowden 6?
Well, got a Bowden. I've got the prog. They're all Bowdens, and then they're like the prog, the metal, and these sort of things. So I've got the prog 6.
Okay, I mean, here's the segue. Just use it.
Bowden, the Bowden Standard 6. Okay. Okay. Yes.
So tell us, Lee. Tell us about your Strandberg Bowden 6 and how it feels after like a couple of months. So you're outside of that.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, the pennies just dropped.
I thought, yeah, because I have other news that I thought of just now. So that's why I was trying to encourage it earlier. But yeah, no, I've had my Bowden for some time now, and
Yeah.
it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It really is. It's like every time I pick up any of my other guitars, I don't have one of these upstairs where I do most of my practice in the living room. And I'm just like, oh my god, I really need to get another one. So I've got one up here because I just don't like playing the big old chunky guitars anymore. It's sat next to me. I can just, and it's just sits on my legs so comfortably, even though I'm sat in the chair with like all the arms up and everything like that. It's not too heavy. It's not too light either, and it's just so comfortable. And I can just I can access all the frets, even just sat here right up against the desk with the mic in front of me. Awesome. It really is. It's so bloody good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a downside to it. And that downside is something I've just mentioned a second ago, but I will be making a video and releasing a video very soon about the downside and all the upsides as well. And if you want to know what they are, you're just going to have to bloody watch it, aren't you?
I see.
The other thing I've been doing is I finally connected up my board in stereo. Well, not just stereo, in wet, dry, wet. And
cool.
I was running the third out of the SDE 300, sorry, into the Marshall, into my Marshall, which I hadn't turned on for ages. And oh my god, it's just I can just have the delays and all the modulations and everything just like so saturated and still retain clarity. It was like syrupy music just all floating around me, and there was so much definition. I had the slicer coming out one side, I had my synth coming out the other side, I had the Marshall going, and I was just like, oh, it was so amazing, man. And obviously, I was playing my Strandberg for that.
Indeed. I mean, it's an acquired taste, shall we say? They're not a traditional looking instrument. But you've definitely taken to it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm contracted to, but I use it for all my videos now.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't I? It does everything I need it to do.
Yeah. And as much as I don't want to admit it, like your guitar tone has never been better.
Yeah, but it's so easy to play as well. I can play really complicated stuff on this so easily. I mean, I really want you to spend some time with this because it's like doing it is believing, you know.
I mean, I have played the Strandberg before. I know what they feel like, but I'll happily give it another go. Well, we're over time now.
You know, I was in the same boat, and it was just because I was lucky enough to borrow one from Tonepedia, and I said, "Look, can I take this home so I can just spend some time with it to see if I can actually get used to it?"
Yeah,
and having it in my own comfort zone and playing the red one I had was just so. I was just like, it didn't take me more than a couple of days to kind of go, all right, I get it. Yeah. This is it. Okay, this is where guitars are gone.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. So, yeah.
Cool. And I think
I will try and stop playing guitar. It's hard to stop playing this.
I mean, the first step is like put it down to the side. I think that's probably where we're going to end the podcast for.
Put it down.
But that's it.
Such a delay going on.
Indeed. Delay. I mean, we know it's better than reverb. Right.
Boo earns.
Boo earns. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good quote. Right, it is where we end the podcast for today. So, extending a thank you to our listeners. You are amazing people. You've made it this far. Well done. I'm extending a super sexy special thank you to our Patreon backers who are just that little bit better. For as little as $2 a month, you could be part of that exclusive crew. It's less than about a quarter of a meal deal. You can't even get the drink for the $2 a month. We've done the science. We've done the meal science. Meal science.
Calculations, the math.
That's the one. The math. Indeed. We've just done the one. We've not done maths. We've just done a math. A singular math. So our Patreon people. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans first. Of Chef Tone Effects. We've got Mr. Andrew Brimson of The Rising of the Lights. We've got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects of Masters in the Cinematic Universe and They Just Surprised Me. They Just Surprised Me podcast. The Masters of the Cinematic Universe this week has featured Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And I love the Masters of the Cinematic Universe podcast. I don't like Scott Pilgrim. Like, I got through the first episode and I just like listening to the clips of Scott Pilgrim. He's an absolute fucking tool. So it's been a hard listen, but I'll soldier through because I love the guys. We've got Mr. Hugh Erection.
Way.
We've got Mr. Mike.
Boy, yo.
You really are on a delay, aren't you?
We've got Mr. Mike Oxlong. Or do we? We do have Mr. Mike Oxlong. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gate of the Tone Jerk podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast with the A-Train. We've got Mr. Ross Philpott and Mr. Diabetes Foot.
Way.
Way. So from myself. Oh no, we've not done the other bits yet. We've not. I've forgotten how to end a podcast.
You want to start this again?
This is fucking horrendous. I'm so distracted by the fact that you are a minute behind us. It's not good. Right.
Oh, it's so off-putting here as well. It's pissing me off.
If you want to catch me online, you go to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube /BudgetPedalChap. Of course, the YouTube is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, which our previous one featured a 2-month retrospective and full review on the Harley Benton ST25TH Fire Mist. Oh, yes, you've got to watch it. Do I have some regrets? No, Ria. Oh, dear. It's worth it for the copyright strike. Matt, where can we find you?
At heel_MattQ on Threads and Twitter and Instagram.
Just hold the press here.
On Threads.
What?
Threads. It's the Instagram, Twitter. It's basically Twitter, but without. So it's got a dickhead CEO, but this one isn't actively trying to ruin the service, whereas the other one is.
Oh, there you go.
So. I'm surprised you're not, because you're an Instagram user, aren't you? I'm surprised you're not there, but Josh is there, but there's a few people from that listen to the podcast that I follow, and it's basically it's Instagram, but you don't have to post photos, which is what I hate about Instagram. Like, I don't want photos. Photos are the whole reason that social media is just a despotic cesspool of shite. So it's there without that. So Threads, Twitter, and Instagram.
Sure, that's not just the people.
Yeah, I mean it's the people as well.
I can't commit to another one. I do too much already. I can't then commit to doing.
I know how you feel.
I did that after MySpace. To be fair, like Facebook came around, and I was just like, I've got the loyalty for this one. I'm going to go down with this sinking ship. I don't care. I am not going on Facebook. And then I'm on Facebook and I say, fuck.
Yep.
But it took a long while.
Like that.
Yep.
I was like, we had a good big old following on MySpace. That was yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old
I mean,
days.
I get it, but like, I'm just hoping Twitter's going to crash with the restrictions on how much things you can view, like how many tweets in a day you can view, which sounds like a lot, but if you click on a tweet and it has 50 replies, that all counts to your 800 limit. So like you are really limited, and a lot of people are hitting their limits now, and just everything else that's going on at Twitter. If it does die, at least most of the people that I used to follow and talk to on Twitter are on a different service that is basically the same thing, but it's Mark Zuckerberg instead of Elon Musk. And doesn't make it better, but it just makes it not actively trying to kill itself.
Yeah. I mean, considering his name is Musk, he's really zucked this one. He's zucked the big one, hasn't he?
He needs to zuck a big one. Preferably
zuck off is what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Zuck right off. Right.
We've got a Patreon that can help him out.
Indeed. Right. Lee, where can we find you?
About a minute behind everyone else.
Oh, shit, you not. I'm probably just going to edit the gaps out, but fuck.
It's only been the last 10 minutes as well, but
right, yeah. Okay.
No, I'm tempted to like leave the chat and come back in. In fact, I'm going to do that. Hang on.
No. We'll just. Okay, right. We're going to end the podcast, Matt. We're going to end the podcast. We're going to end the podcast because I don't think we're going to get Lee back at all.
What's going on?
So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Lee Padabadabadabadabadoo. Oh, goodbye. Oh. And from Matt, say bye, Matt.
bye, Matt.
Wait, this is not a train wreck of an end of an episode. It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. There are a bit. Bye.
Bye.
What is red and bad for your teeth?
I don't know what is red and bad for your teeth.
A brick.
Jesus Christ. It's a bit violent, isn't it?
It is. It's not wrong. I
mean, it's definitely not wrong.
Not right is what it is, but it's not wrong.